Welcome back everybody to another chitty video. We are going to figure out how much slang from today's generation I know. And we're also going to find out what generation am I part of. Am I a millennial? Am I a Gen Zer? The only way to find that out is BuzzFeed. That's right. We are doing some BuzzFeed quizzes. I know how much you guys love them. So that's what we're doing. So the first one is, can we guess your age based on how much Gen Z slang you know? Let's find out. Alright, first one is Finsta. Short for fixing to, a fake Instagram account, or faster than an instant. Well, I am pretty sure that it is a fake Instagram account. I mean, come on, who doesn't have a Finsta? How else are you spying on people and getting all that tea? I mean, you gotta know the drama without people knowing. Second word is insult. When someone insults you, but takes it back. When someone disguises an insult as a compliment, so like a backhanded compliment. Or when someone posts a sultry thirst trap but then deletes it. I feel like it's probably someone disguises an insult as a compliment. Yeah, pretty easy. Alright, next up we have ship. To endorse a romantic relationship, to send a package, to hook up with someone on the beach. I mean, if you don't know what ship means, then you've obviously never shipped a romantic couple. I mean, come on, we've all been there. Whether it's TV show or real life, you've shipped someone. Alright, next up, we have stan. Someone you can't stand, an obsessed fan, or to support progressive political causes. Now, I feel like it is someone you like, someone, you stan. I don't know if it's obsessed, but I feel like it must be an obsessed fan, but I feel like it's just more like you stan them. Like, I don't think it's necessarily an obsessed fan, but who am I to say? Alright, got that one right. Next up, we have tea. Happy hour, gossip, or a friend you throw overboard and could live without. I think we all know what the tea is, and that is gossip. I mean, who doesn't love some good tea? Next up, we have draking. I mean, I imagine I'm saying that right. I'm not sure. I've not actually heard this one before. Moping around, binge watching Degrassi, or writing songs. Now see, I feel like the two of those are too specific. I feel like it just sounds like moping around. Like, you know what I mean? That word just sounds mopey. Yeah. See, that one was easy. I feel like that one was easy just because the other two they gave were just too, like, random and specific. Alright, next up, we have thirsty. When the same person always suggests going to happy hour. When someone is stressed out at work, or when someone is desperate for attention. And I think we all know what this is. I think we've all been there. But I feel like it even usually goes a little bit further. I feel like it's usually more of a personal kind of attention that you're looking for. If you know what I mean. But yes, someone that is desperate for attention. Alright, next up we have snap trap. When someone tricks people into sending them snap cash. When someone posts a thirsty photo on their Snapchat story. Or when someone sends a snap to another person to see if that person is purposely ignoring their text. I feel like it's probably when someone posts a thirsty photo on their Snapchat story. Like I said, I'm not really sure. I feel like I've not heard this one before. No, I was wrong. When someone sends a snap to another person to see if that person is purposely ignoring their text. Alright, next we have wig. When something exciting happens unexpectedly, whatever, I'm game, as in you'll go with the flow. I mean, you could have just said you'll go with the flow. I don't feel like they needed to put the example. Or what someone says when your crush is nearby and you need to chill. I feel like it's kind of the need to chill thing. Like, don't wig out. But I could be wrong. Alright, I was wrong. It's okay though. When something exciting happens unexpectedly. I feel like I need that in a context. Like I need that used in a sentence. Alright, next up we have fam. For a minute, hungry, short for famished, or your closest friends, short for family. I mean, this one is easy. I feel like we've all heard it, we've all used it. Because it's not really slang, it's just an abbreviation, a shortened form of family. I mean, I guess that's slang, but yeah, it's just shortened for family. Next up, we have deadass. When someone lingers on the toilet while looking at their phone, to be completely and honestly serious, or to be exhausted to the point of immobility. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is to be completely and honestly serious. Yeah. See, I know my slang. Next up, we have Gucci. Another way of asking if something is okay with another person, something that's good or cool, or something that's fake or counterfeit. Well, I know for a fact that that's good or cool. That is Gucci. Alright, next is LMR. Love me regardless, losing my religion, or like my recent, as in a recent Instagram post. Well, considering the age we live in, where everybody's on social medias and stuff, I feel like it's like my recent. Yeah, that one was pretty easy. Next we have sup. Short for what's up or sup, sister, or an exaggerated so. I feel like it's short for what's up or sup, which makes no sense to me because you're just taking the P away from sup. Sup. Like, that's dumb, but that's okay. That's what a lot of slang is. Just dumb words that you came up with a different meaning for. Next we have sus. To figure out, short for suspect or suspicious, or texting shorthand for suspenseful. I mean, I think we all know, especially if you really got into Among Us, when Among Us was big during COVID, that person is sus. That person is suspect or suspicious. There we go, look at that. 13 out of 15. You are 14 to 22. As a Gen Zer, this quiz was super easy for you. Heck, you're basically a walking urban dictionary. You know what? I'll take it. I mean, if you guys know my real age, you know that's a little bit off, but we can pretend that that's correct. I like that result. Alright, so it is time for the next quiz. In this quiz, we'll figure out once and for all if I am a millennial or a Gen Zer. I mean, according to the first one, I'm a Gen Zer, which I appreciate. So let's take this quiz. Alright, when you hear the name JoJo, who do you think of? JoJo Siwa or JoJo, who was like a singer way back when? I think of JoJo Siwa just because, like I said, she's the more relevant one. I mean, she's the one that you hear about nowadays. I mean, I've not heard the other JoJo in ages. Alright, next, do you remember writing on VHS tapes with Sharpies? I mean, kind of. I never really did that myself. I remember recording things on VHS. I mean, I remember having a VHS and putting it in to record whatever shows you wanted. You know, you had something going on that night, you put it in, you know, press record, and hope that it actually recorded and watched it later. So yes. Alright, what do you think of when you hear the words TikTok, the Kesha song, or the app? I, for one, think of the Kesha song. Did you ever rank your top 8 on MySpace? Definitely. And the best part was, it always caused drama. It always caused tea. Because, like, I personally would just, like, every week or so get bored and just rearrange people, put someone different in my top 1, and people would always get so mad, so salty. Like, you always knew, you know, if you looked at someone's MySpace and someone was, like, out of that top spot, or not even in the top 8 anymore, you knew something, you knew there was some drama going on, you knew there was some tea. Like, that's how you would go to school the next day and talk to people, figure out what was going on, because so-and-so fell out of so-and-so's top 8. It was simpler times back then. Alright, did you grow up watching Hannah Montana or The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody? Yeah, I did. I even watched The Sweet Life on Deck. It was great. Great stuff back then. Alright, was your first cell phone a flip phone? Yeah, it was. It was, I believe, a Motorola Razr. It was the greatest phone ever. You just sit there flipping it open and closed all day. I mean, honestly, how I didn't break that phone day one is beyond me. When you hear the word Millie, what do you think of? Millie Bobby Brown or A Millie by Lil Wayne? Honestly, I think Millie Vanilli, but out of these two, I would have to say Millie Bobby Brown, I guess. Alright, did you memorize your friend's phone numbers so you could do three-way calls on your landline? I mean, I never did three-way calls, but I did memorize their numbers, or you had them written down, because, again, up until about high school, that's how you got a hold of people. You took the landline, you dialed up your friends, usually it was like the parent that answered, you asked for your friend, you asked them if they could hang out. It was a whole thing back in the day, guys. It was a lot more difficult than just sending a snap or sending a text. Alright, next, did you grow up watching MTV shows like Next, Date My Mom, and Room Raiders? I didn't really watch them too much. I remember the shows, sort of. I've, like, watched an episode here or there with, like, my siblings. But, personally, no. I did not grow up watching them. Alright, millennial. You cherish experiences in traveling over material items. As you've gotten older, your self-confidence has grown, as well as your ambition. You have big dreams for yourself, and you don't mind working hard to make them come true. I mean, this is kind of sad that this is the description for millennials. I mean, this should be the description for a lot of people. I mean, are you telling me Gen Zers don't have ambition? I mean, honestly, personally, a lot of them don't, from what I've seen, but that just makes me sad. Like, you gotta have ambitions. Like, get out there, do stuff. Like, the internet is not the world. The internet is not life. Like, you know, all those amazing things you see on there, go experience them for yourself. And yeah, you gotta have big dreams. I mean, things aren't happening overnight. And there's more to life than, oh, I'm gonna be a TikTok star, or I'm gonna be the next big YouTuber. And this is coming from someone who does YouTube. I mean, you gotta get out there. And you gotta work hard, of course. Like, I've been doing this for like 5-6 years, and honestly, I don't even work as hard as I should. Like, things just don't happen to you. You have to go out there and live life. You have to go out there and make things happen. Alright guys, so there you have it. That is it for this video. Let me know down in the comments below how well you guys did on that slang quiz. How many of those did you get right? And let me know how you relate to some of the questions on the other one. Did you guys grow up watching some of those MTV shows? Let me know. And of course, if you guys like this video, give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to get notified anytime I post a video. So thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you guys next time. Bye.